Good evening. Here's my tree. Here's me. Yesterday we had at my church job where I work, we have like a thank you dinner that we host. What's basically just me. I host it for all my volunteers, and then I've started inviting their families also, because otherwise it's just like another day that their family has to miss them because they're at church for some reason because of me and our ministry. So we have like a dinner. Fortunately, there's this Italian restaurant like across the street from my job that has pretty affordable giant platters of pretty good pasta. Like, people love it. And you call them 20 minutes before and you're like, I want 6 vats of pasta and some garlic bread. And they're like, cool. And they load it up on the cart and just, there you go. So, and then I had to make a bunch of cookies though, and I made food for my gluten-free people, and some of them were like also dairy-free. So I was like cooking gluten-free, dairy-free stuff and reading ingredients and going to the store a lot in the last 2 days. And my feet at the end of the day, like if you're gonna be having a day where you're basically a caterer, you're basically in the kitchen all day, you do have to wear tennis shoes. I made that mistake. So I didn't really knit at all yesterday. This is the update on my cousin's hat. It's like a Musobura hat. However, I don't have the pattern, so it's basically just me knitting a tube at the gauge from a Pearl Soho pattern. And here it is. I have been weighing this, and I have 53 grams left, so I'm basically halfway done, which is not so bad. I got some of it done at the middle school choir concert today, like I mentioned I would, but they were very efficient in the morning when I went for some of the rehearsals, and then the director was like, no, we're not doing the figures today. I saw them yesterday, so you can just leave. So that was nice. And then I've turned the heel on my sock today. Sorry, it's so dark you can't even see it. Turn the heel on the sock for my mother-in-law. You can see there's a thicker stripe on the sides than the red ones I'd made because this is a size large. I didn't want it to be too tight for her. She has a slightly larger size foot. She's pretty tall. And I thought the legs of these socks were a little short actually for my taste, so I did an extra pattern repeat. I'm looking here because, as you can see, my cat is investigating. Thank you. Do you want to help? Do you want to help? What's this? Is this a sock for Grandma? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm almost done with the gusset decreases. I think I have to do 2 more rows, it looks like. Other than that, I've been just very busy, like making sure the international student we have staying at our house, like she's comfortable, has everything she needs, like, yeah, I mean, I'm so excited that she's here. It's been really, 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 really fun for me, but also tiring. So I'm actually a couple days behind on opening my Advent right now, so I'm saving them for in case I have a bad day in the next 2 weeks. But for the rest of this video, I'm just going to read you one of the poems, the poem from day 9, I'm pretty sure. Like the second one I'm gonna open. I liked that poem better. The first one was just about fishing, and I'm like scared of fish. It's one of the only things I'm afraid of, so sorry I'm like skipping some of the poems, but they're super old, over 100 years old children's poetry, and like some of them are just weird and not my thing, and some of them I really love. So I'm going to read you the poem from day 9, and you can look at the yarn, and I guess to fill time I'll show you my tree or something, and then at the end I have a cute video of my cat. So have a good night. I hope that all your knitting is going well. I'm gonna hold this up so that I have a frame for the the YouTube frame thing. I've had my supper, and had my supper, and had my supper and all. I've heard the story of Cinderella and how she went to the ball. I've cleaned my teeth and I've said my prayers, and I've cleaned and said them right. And they've all of them been and kissed me lots, and all of them said good night. So here I am in the dark, alone. There's nobody here to see. I think to myself. I play to myself, and nobody knows what I say to myself. Here I am in the dark, alone. What is it going to be? I can think whatever I like to think. I can play whatever I like to play. I can laugh whatever I like to laugh. There's nobody here but me. I'm talking to a rabbit. I'm talking to the sun. I think I am 100. I'm 1. I'm lying in a forest. I'm lying in a cave. I'm talking to a dragon. I'm brave. I'm lying on my left side. I'm lying on my right. I'll play a lot tomorrow. I'll think a lot tomorrow. I'll laugh a lot tomorrow. Hey ho, good night.
Hi. Hi, beautiful. You helping?
Rosie, don't you dare go for those plants. Don't you dare, you little brat.